The year is 2011, and yep, Google AdWords still sucks. I was the first one to come out and say that a year ago, and 2010 proved I was absolutely right. Now, I'm going to tell you about the stable, instant traffic source that has all but replaced Google AdWords for direct marketers in 2011, especially if you're an affiliate. Now, warning, missing this big reveal will surely thwart any hopes you had of making it big in internet marketing in 2011, and it could cost you thousands of dollars, so please listen closely. Hi, my name is Ryan Dice, and I want to tell you a story about why I'm still so livid with those fat cats over at Google, and then I want to share with you how I was finally able to fire Google by stumbling upon a new source of traffic that's much bigger than Google, less competitive than Google, offers better targeting, and is less expensive than Google. This is probably my biggest web traffic breakthrough in years, and I made this presentation just for my subscribers and a few friends, and I will take it down very soon, so you might want to take notes. Believe me, I understand that getting traffic to your website can be the most frustrating part of internet marketing, and to date, your options haven't been so great. If you want free traffic, and really there's no such thing, you have to get good at the SEO game, search engine optimization. The problem with SEO is that it costs you time. Now, I love SEO, don't get me wrong, SEO is great, but it takes time to execute and time waiting for the results. And you need a fair bit of training as well, which is more time. But my new traffic source can be sending you ultra-targeted customers to your website by tonight, and you can be a master of this process in just a couple of hours. Next, you might try buying traffic from Google. You know, good old Google AdWords. I know that's how I got my start. And it sounds like a good idea, but Google's so arrogant and self-righteous these days, it's next to impossible to do business with them. And if you know anybody who's out there trying to do it, they'll agree with me. As a matter of fact, over the last few months, they canceled over 15,000 of their advertisers' accounts and banned most of them for life. Think about that. They ban most of their customers for life. And that's direct marketers, people like us. We're the ones who built their company. We built Google AdWords. We were the first ones to dive in, give it a shot, and now they spit in our face like dogs so they can save the space for their corporate sponsor buddies. Well, I'm sorry, and pardon my strong language, but screw that. I'm sick of it. I'm over it. And if you've tried Google AdWords, I know you feel the same way. Then there's what I call manual labor traffic. Strategies like article marketing, blogging, press release marketing, social media, podcasting, video marketing, things like that. They all work. Don't get me wrong. All these traffic sources are great. They're fine. But they can take forever to catch on, and they require consistent daily effort, also known as work, to maintain. Plus, who controls where your content will eventually land? I mean, if you're doing article marketing or blogging or press release marketing, at the end of the day, what are you really trying to do? Yep, you're trying to land on our good old friend Google. And if they make just one little change to their algorithm, if they decide, oh, we don't like press releases anymore, or we don't really like blogs like this anymore, then years worth of work goes down the toilet in a matter of seconds. Well, no thanks. I'd rather have a traffic source that I can depend on, one that doesn't rely on the whims of the Google gods. And lastly, let's talk about affiliates and joint venture partners. Well, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but you can pretty much forget about getting someone with a big list to mail for you until you have 1, a proven offer, and 2, a list of your own so you can reciprocate and mail for them. That's how the whole process works. If you can't reciprocate and mail for the person who mails for you, then they're probably not going to mail for you. In the end, recruiting affiliates is like trying to get a loan from a bank. You won't be able to get them to promote for you until you can prove that you don't actually need them. Not exactly a winning traffic strategy if you're just starting out, is it? So there you sit. You got a product and you're ready to sell, or maybe you're an affiliate and you've got scores of products in ClickBank that you'd like to promote, but you don't have any traffic. Are you feeling kind of frustrated? Well, don't worry. It's not your fault. Now, I'm serious. I realize that a lot of people say that. They say, oh, it's not your fault and stuff like that. But in this case, it really isn't. Frankly, I was in the same boat that you're in right now until very recently. And I've been doing this business for 10 years. So if an expert marketer like me has felt stifled, you shouldn't feel bad if you've had a hard time getting your business off the ground. But thankfully, I stumbled upon a sleeping giant and found the single most bankable source of traffic on the web today. And in just a minute, I'll share this sleeping giant with you. In fact, my new traffic source is the only web competitor that Google has openly said that it fears. And it probably because this new traffic honey hole gets over 570 billion. That's billion with the B page views every single month. That's almost 8 times the size of Google. It was written up in Pipeline recently as having more page views than the next 99 biggest websites combined. Think about that for a moment. This site is bigger than its 99 closest competitors combined. Even Mashable recently wrote that this website accounts for 25% of all U.S. page views. 25%. That means they own a quarter of the internet in the United States of America. It's insane. Best of all, their clicks are infinitely more targeted than Google's. They have way more inventory, and their traffic typically converts better than Google if you know what you're doing. Oh yeah, and did I mention their traffic consistently costs much less than AdWords too? Are you interested yet? Okay, no more suspense. If you haven't figured it out yet, and probably those screenshots gave it away, my new source of traffic is Facebook. Facebook advertising. And I am amazed that more marketers still aren't using Facebook. In fact, estimates are that they only have 1/20th the advertisers scrambling, bidding, and begging for clicks over at Google. So now is the time. There is still time to get on this. Facebook has finally matured to a bankable advertising platform. It's astonishingly easy to use. It's ultra targeted and cheap for now. It'll probably go up. And best of all, they love direct marketers. Even affiliate marketers. So if you're an affiliate marketer and you got pushed out of Google and you're looking for a new source of traffic, then my friend, I have found it for you. In other words, it's like Google used to be 5 or 6 years ago. And I don't know if you remember that or not. I don't know if you were around then, but I was. And it was a beautiful thing, let me tell you. You could go out there one day, pick a product, an affiliate product or something like that, write a Google ad, start driving traffic to it, and you could literally start making money today. You didn't need a website, you didn't need to be a copywriter, you didn't need to mess with any of that. Well, those days are back again, but they're back in the form of Facebook. See, I feel strongly that you need to know about this, which is why I made this presentation in the first place. I've made a lot of money online with multiple traffic sources, including Google, but I believe that Facebook advertising is the very best traffic opportunity on the web today, especially for beginners. And here's why. Facebook is so easy to use. I mean, if you can send an email, you can set up a winning campaign. And it works fast. You can be sending qualified traffic to your site in a few hours for pennies a click. Now, I don't know about you, but I believe that money loves speed. And that's why I don't want to wait around. If I've got an idea for a product or I want to promote an offer as an affiliate, I want to start driving traffic today. And right now, today, Facebook is your only option. And it works in almost any market. My ears perked up when one of my divisional managers discovered that we could even sell horse training courses and cat urine cleaners. Yep, we sell cat urine cleaners online using Facebook. See, after we had utterly failed to get a positive ROI using Google, Yahoo, and Bing, they gave Facebook a shot, and sure enough, it worked. Here's our ad, by the way, in case you were wondering. Kind of crazy, isn't it? But that ad worked like a charm. So that's when I knew that we were onto something every marketer could use. If Facebook works for pet products, fitness products, financial products, digital products, physical products, and everything in between, it will work for your product, even if you're an affiliate marketer. And best of all, the competition is still virtually non-existent. In most of my niches, I'm the only advertiser competing in my category. So my bid prices are dirt cheap and the traffic is perfectly targeted. And because Facebook lets me drill down to the age, sex, hobbies, interests, likes, location, education, marital status, and more, I only pay for clicks from ultra-qualified prospects, so I have very little waste. All this ensures that your ads will only be seen by people predisposed to buy your stuff, but also that your ads won't be out of context and offensive to Facebook's users. So it's an ingenious win-win strategy that Facebook's developed. And like I said before, Facebook loves affiliate marketers, and as long as you follow their rules, they will send you a tidal wave of ultra-targeted leads every single day, like clockwork. And speaking of Facebook's rules, the most challenging aspect of Facebook is their rules. I'll admit that. In fact, they love their users and they protect them with an iron fist. So we had to learn by trial and error, which included 2 banned accounts, by the way, what Facebook will accept and what they won't. In the end, Facebook taught me the power of permission marketing. And I learned that their rules are a good thing for smart marketers like you and me. You see, most of your competitors will eventually try Facebook. In fact, a lot of them probably have. And when they get their account shut down because they fail to understand what Facebook wants, well, they'll probably leave and never come back. See, this learning curve means there's much less competition for those of us who take the time to figure out Facebook's little nuances. So now that you know what about Facebook advertising, what are you going to do? If you do nothing, you could miss out on what I firmly believe is the future of online marketing. I mean, Facebook has all the traffic right now. You can't ignore them any more than you can ignore Google. If you go it alone, and I don't recommend that you do that, I know for a fact that you'll have a heck of a learning curve that could cost you thousands of dollars and could get you banned from Facebook forever.